Hello, creative thinkers. My name is Jasper, and welcome to Hyundai. Today, I want to introduce a series, a 12-part series, that represents my journey, that represents 12 years of my journey in the industry of film and photography. Number 4. I read this book by Michael Gerber, The E-Myth Concept, where there's the technician, the manager, and the entrepreneur. So what this book was about, it was talking about the difference between a technician, entrepreneur, and manager. It really struck a chord in my mind because I realized I was more of a technician, stating or saying that I was an entrepreneur, of which I wasn't. Why I was a technician is that I had drive. I had drive to go and use the skills that I learned. I had learned skills like editing. I had learned skills like cinematography. Back then I hadn't learned photography, but I had learned some skills that defined what I was doing. When I left CMedia, I thought I was now an entrepreneur, as I always had the ambition to be an entrepreneur. But I realized the way I operated, I did not operate as an entrepreneur. I was operating as a technician. I was operating hand to mouth. I was just getting a project, using it for bills or buying some things, and then money goes out. There was no systems, there was no order, and that's when I realized, oh my word, what is going on? But that book really opened my mind, and it opened another mindset to actually want to go and pursue entrepreneurship. But to cut the long story short, in that season, my drive started growing. I started going all the way. I started approaching my friends who were doing great things, like who were starting up. I would say, hey, I'll do your video for free, and I'll do it. But for me, I knew that I was gaining skill. I was gaining credibility. I was learning on the job. So my drive opened doors for me. It opened many relationships, and I was not afraid to approach anyone. And that was the beauty of having drive, and that was the beauty of saying, you know what, I might have messed up, but I believe I can do it. So I encourage anyone listening and watching this, when you have drive, go for it. Do not wait for resources to come. Start with what you got. What are you going to do with what you got? That's the drive that pushes people to go to the next level.